considered one of the most renowned wrestlers and with one of the longest careers in the WWE. Randy Orton is an athlete who has starred in some of the biggest fights in professional wrestling, which has allowed him to reach a financial level unimaginable for many wrestlers. In addition to this, Orton has also been able to take advantage of his fame to diversify his sources of income, and today he enjoys a unique lifestyle, always flaunting modern jets in the media, imposing vehicles and even luxurious mansions where he lives with his large family. Are you curious to know how this WWE star lives? In today's video, you'll find out all about Randy Orton's luxurious life. Born in 1980 in the city of Knoxville, in the state of Tennessee, Randall Keith Orton, better known as Randy Orton, is one of the best American wrestlers. Coming from a lineage of wrestlers, Randy was also always interested in the sport like his grandfather Bob Orton and his father Bob Orton Jr. However, the star did serve in the United States Marine Corps in the late 1990s until he decided to follow his dream of becoming a wrestler. Randy's professional career really began after being signed by the WWF in 2000, winning the OVW Hardcore Championship twice. After switching to WWE, he won the Intercontinental Championship, at which time he acquired the nickname The Legend Killer. At the age of 24, Randy Orton then became the youngest champion in WWE history after winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And from then on, his performances in the ring continued to lead to several important victories and rivalries with other great wrestlers, such as John Cena. And it's no wonder that Randy Orton is among the greatest wrestlers of all time. Throughout his career, he has won 20 WWE championships, making him the third longest reigning competitor in history. Now 44, Randy Orton is still competing, and his fine career has enabled him to amass an immense fortune to live off. Randy Orton spares no expense when it comes to choosing good places to live in sophistication. The wrestler's main properties are located in the state of Missouri. One of the most notable properties he's ever owned was a brick and stone house in the St. Charles area. The property, which currently has 5,400 square feet, was built in 2013, the same year the fighter acquired it. Among the main rooms in the property are an open-plan living room with wooden floors and a floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace. The gourmet kitchen is equipped with modern appliances, custom cabinets, and a chef's island with granite countertops. The house also has another family room with a fireplace and 5 bedrooms that look very cozy. One of them is the master suite, which has walk-in closets with dark wood cabinets and an exquisite bathroom with a double vanity. The property includes other amenities, such as a laundry room, a media room, a gym space with mirrors, a bar for get-togethers, a recreation area, and even a safe room with a steel door. Outside, the landscaped grounds are more than 14,300 square feet, with wooden decks to take in the views from the property. According to some sources, the fighter disposed of this property in 2016, when he managed to sell it for $775,000. Today, some websites estimate that the property is worth more than $1.1 million. When it comes to good homes to live in, Randy Orton doesn't skimp on security and comfort. At the same time as he sold his old house, Randy acquired another property in Missouri, which he has even shown in videos on social media. The mansion, built in 2006, has more than 7,400 square feet of interior space, with spacious and refined rooms that create a pleasant atmosphere for living. The main living room has a fireplace, high ceilings, and large floor-to-ceiling glass windows, bringing in plenty of natural light during the day. And from the videos that the WWE star has shared of this room, we can see that he has done renovations and even changed the color of the walls in recent years. Like the living room, the kitchen has a lot of identity, being equipped with custom cabinets, modern appliances, and a breakfast area overlooking the backyard. The property also has an elegant office, a dining room with a more classic decor, a screened-in porch, a family space with a stone fireplace and vaulted ceilings, and even a room for exercising without leaving the house. Moving on to the bedrooms, the property has 4 bedrooms that are very spacious for each resident to get the best of themselves. The master suite, for example, is worthy of a great WWE legend, with a private reading room and a sophisticated bathroom with travertine floors and a whirlpool bath, as well as a walk-in closet exclusively for the wrestler and another for his wife to use. The other bathrooms in the mansion also attract a lot of attention due to their different, but equally luxurious, decorative choices. And if you thought that was it, the house still has a well-equipped laundry room and a home theater with 7 armchairs and a custom lighting system, not forgetting the incredible games and recreation room, great for when Randy wants to have fun with the kids, where there is a full bar with stools lined up on a counter. Moving outside, the lot on which the mansion sits is almost 3.8 acres in size, providing plenty of privacy for the residents. There is also an outdoor barbecue area next to the courtyard with a swimming pool, which includes a space for a jacuzzi and an area for a bonfire at night. And beyond that space, there are beautiful verandas for casual gatherings and a garage for 5 cars. We can imagine that this property being much more spacious and luxurious than the previous one must have influenced the wrestler when he bought it. Today, Randy Orton still lives there, and to buy it, he had to shell out quite a bit of money at the time. According to media reports, he shelled out just over $1.5 million. But as he has been living there with his family for a few years now, the property is believed to be worth more than $2 million. Randy Orton is a great wrestler who invests a lot of money in beautiful cars for his garage. He has, for example, been seen with a Chevrolet Impala SS, a classic car that, depending on the state of repair, can be bought for around $20,000. Another of Randy Orton's very popular vehicles is his Hummer H2 DUB Edition. Hummer H2 DUB Edition, a robust SUV equipped with a high-powered V8 engine. And it's no wonder that this machine costs around $80,000. There is speculation that he also owns a Range Rover Vogue, a powerful and robust SUV that offers stylish rides. And to own a vehicle like the Fighters, you need to invest around $90,000. Another car he supposedly owns is a Mercedes-Benz GLS Class, a large vehicle for up to 7 passengers, which has an elegant and modern design. If you want a car like this, you'll have to spend around $99,000. The most expensive car speculated to be owned by the wrestler is a Lamborghini Huracan, a sports car capable of attracting attention wherever it goes, which stands out for its high level of performance, easily reaching a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. And Randy's alleged car is valued at around $213,000. As a top WWE wrestler, Randy Orton earns more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury and comfort. When it comes to investing in his appearance, for example, he likes to wear modern watches, such as his Avenger Blackbird, an elegant accessory with a titanium case, coated in resistant black carbon and with an ultra-durable high-tech military bracelet. And that must be why this watch costs around $5,350. The Fighter also has a Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea, a 44mm stainless steel piece with a black dial and resistance to water and scratches. No wonder it costs around $16,500. Randy Orton is also a present father and likes to offer the best to his children, having already bought cars for the older ones. For his daughter Alana, for example, he gave her a beautiful Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 SUV. The interior of the vehicle is very spacious and comfortable, ideal for everyday use. And to have such a vehicle, you may need to invest more than $50,000 in their newer models. As for the 2 older boys, he gave them each a Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This is a modern, high-performance executive sedan, which in its newest versions costs more than $63,000. When it comes to vacationing in enchanting places, Randy Orton likes to relax on board beautiful boats with his wife, a luxury that must cost him dearly. Randy Orton also spends a lot of money on private airplanes, a luxury that certainly costs a lot of money. Over the years, the athlete has been seen in various models of air transportation. When it comes to helicopters, for example, he and his wife have been seen in a Bell 407, a versatile aircraft that can carry up to 6 people and costs around $4,000 per hour to rent. The couple have also used a Bell 429, a twin-engine helicopter for up to 7 people, which can be rented for $4,350 per hour. Randy Orton was also photographed with his family in a Hawker 800 XP, a modern mid-size business jet. The interior of the jet is very luxurious and can accommodate up to 10 passengers depending on the configuration. The model the star used was the N818LX, and to enjoy a jet like this, you have to spend a lot of money. To give you an idea of the price, a new aircraft of this model would cost around $5 million. But if Randy had only chartered it, he may have spent around $4,500 for each hour of flight. And although it's not known whether he owns this model of plane, the WWE star has already shared a post confirming that he bought a jet in 2020. As one of the most renowned wrestlers in the world, Randy Orton has made a lot of money in his career. Throughout his career in the ring, he has received good amounts of money for each competition he has participated in. Although it's not known how much Randy earned at the start of his career, in 2017 it was reported that he had signed a 5-year contract that brought in an annual salary of $1.6 million, but taking into account bonuses and royalties, the wrestler's annual earnings were between $2 and $3 million. But without a doubt, the biggest salary Randy Orton receives from wrestling is certainly from his current contract, which earns him around $4 million a year, leaving the star in third place among WWE's highest-paid wrestlers. Of course, all this is just a portion of the athlete's earnings, as he still has other lucrative sources of income. As one of WWE's most famous wrestlers, for example, Randy Orton is a world-famous celebrity, with over 7 million followers on his Instagram alone. And he takes advantage of his popularity to earn money from advertising contracts with various brands, such as WWE Games, First Form, among others. Randy also uses his social networks to promote SLTHR, his wife's clothing brand, of which he is probably a partner. Another source of income for Randy is through acting, having already appeared in some popular films, including That's What I Am, 12 Rounds Reloaded, and The Condemned 2. Don't forget that the fighter has also taken part in TV shows such as Deal or No Deal, and he must be paid handsomely for each of these appearances. And when it comes to the value of the wrestler's fortune, there is a lot of speculation about how much he has accumulated over his long career, but according to some of the most up-to-date sources, Randy Orton has a net worth in 2024 of $15 million. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.